What's going on, everybody? Tyson from VS Card Hub, and I'm going to go ahead and wish everybody a belated happy Thanksgiving. Most likely this is going to be coming out after Thanksgiving. If not, then, happy Thanksgiving beforehand, but most likely this is going to be after Thanksgiving. Getting caught up on a few things, kind of got pushed back. A lot of stuff got pushed back with vacation. Like I said, kept up on the channel, went to Vegas for about a week or so. Came back, rolled right into the Thanksgiving holiday. So yeah, getting caught up on a lot of stuff. Anyways, we're doing the Mosaic Costco boxes today. These are just like the Donruss boxes when you got the jumbo downtown. These are Costco exclusives, but these are Mosaics. These are new this year. They did not have these previously at Costco. I'm assuming Panini saw how popular the Donruss stuff was and decided to do a Mosaic as well. But in these boxes, you get 8 total packs as well as your 1 jumbo card. Just like the jumbo downtowns, we are getting a jumbo stained glass in these. Looking at the checklist, if you haven't seen these before, I think these have probably been out for a little bit now by the time this is out. Most likely everybody's seen the checklist. But you can get pretty much everything you can get in your Mosaic stuff. The only thing, if you notice, there are no numbered cards. So that's the big thing here. There are no numbered cards in this set. But you can get your normal case hits. There you go. Rookie scripts. You got your kaleidoscopic, stained glass, micro mosaic, and visionary. And then, of course, your stained glass oversize here. The other thing I noticed that you do not get in this is there are no Genesis in here. So you can get your base silver, just your normal base cards. You can get your silver mosaics, and then the purple scope is the exclusive card, the exclusive parallel for these boxes. There are no Genesis cards in here. So it's just like the one of the Mosaic products we opened, the whatchamacallit. I'm blanking on it. The Christmas boxes. There we go. Little red and white Christmas boxes. You could not get Genesis cards out of those. So this kind of follows that same trend. If you want Genesis, you're going to have to go retail or go, hobby, that sort of thing. So anyways, let's get these opened up and get to ripping these. We'll save the giant stained glass for last. Do it just like we did the jumbo downtowns. Sound like stuff's crashing around the office here. Yeah, this is coming out after Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving, got to fill up on a lot of food, and got to spend time with family and everything. And pretty soon we're going to be rolling right into Christmas. So, yeah, it's going to be hot and heavy. There's still a lot of stuff coming out. As you can see in the back, we've got Phoenix. The preferred boxes are out already. I know Hobby's already out there. Haven't done any Hobby yet. We've got Mosaic Retail. Finally got the Mega Box format. So, yeah, we are loaded with stuff. And like I said, a lot of stuff's going to be coming hot and heavy. Going to be posting a lot of videos rapid fire. In some cases, like I said, just trying to get caught up on stuff. Holidays tends to do that. As well as Panini with their accelerated release schedule. Just trying to get stuff out the door. So let's see what we got. Got these off of Costco. We'll put our jumbos down here. Costco.com or the Costco app. Ended up getting them they came in a 2-pack, I think for like $85, something like that. So it was just like the Donruss. They come in a 2-pack. But yeah, about $85, so about $40 a box, $42 a box, somewhere in there. So anyways, let's get to it, see what we can get. Talked about it before. Mosaic is one of my favorite early season sets, just because it's an early season chromium set. It's fairly affordable. There's Kelvin Banks on our rookie. There's Bijan. Got our usual stuff, Hall of Fame, base cards. So it's your normal Mosaic rip. I'm a fan of the Mosaic Mega Boxes. That is my preferred format. Just because I think for retail, that's probably the best value is the Mega Box format. There's John Elway. Will Howard rookie. We got a rookie. Oh, very nice. A little Tyler Warren on the purple scope variation. That's nice. So these are not numbered. I'll get this sleeved up. We'll show this off. Yeah, these are not numbered. This is the normal parallel for Mosaic for these boxes. This is the purple scope. course, you got your V for variation. So this is the rookie variations in the Mosaic set this year. It's a nice rookie to get right off the bat. He's been looking real good this year. Been looking amazing for the Colts. Now, if they can just, Danny Dimes can just keep it together. There's R.J. Harvey, Joe Burrow on the touchdown masters, Caleb Johnson, and Hayward. Yeah, Colts were looking like a good team, and then as the season has gone on, they've actually played some tough opponents. Oof, it's kind of gotten a little rough for them. Woody Marks, there's Troy Franklin, stepping up in year 2. Dylan Gabriel. And Gabriel back to riding the bench. Brown, Jalen Royals. There's a notoriety of Kyle Williams. He's finally getting a little bit of playing time. And there's Tyler Warren on the base. Finally seeing a little bit of Kyle Williams out there. What I've noticed, I have watched a couple videos of these boxes, is they do seem pretty light on hits. This is like you're basically going to get about the same amount of hits as like a blaster box. Like you're getting, 1 insert per pack. Lamar Jackson, Gates. Yeah, I know on the back of the box it says non-base cards 1 in every pack, but that also includes your your non-parallel inserts. Shamar Stewart, there's a little Shedeur Sanders on the silver Mosaic. Ashton Genty, notoriety. Matt Milano, and Cedric Tillman. So yeah, it's not going to be a huge hit product. You're not going to get a ton of stuff. You're really hunting for the case hits, hoping to get an autograph, and then kind of hoping that you get something cool out of that jumbo stained glass. Jordan Addison, Cord. There's a bang of Andrew Van Ginkel, Watson, Reed, and Fairbairn. All right, so on to box number 2. So nothing too crazy. We got, 3 colored parallels. That's about it. That's about what you're going to probably be expecting out of this. I'm hoping for, like I said, the case hit. There's Gunnar Helm. Nice little rookie there. He's also seen a little bit of playing time lately. So this is a good product for if you're looking for more of a semi-budget rip and the jumbo stained glass seem cool to you, I would say go for it. Otherwise, probably just stick to normal retail. There's Kelvin Banks on the scope. Brown and McDuffie. Because, yeah, we're, if you're looking for the colored parallels of players, may end up with about 6 to 8 total. Ooh, all right, I got 2 in this pack. That's good. There's Nick Scorton on the silver Mosaic and Fred Warner on the purple. Maybe we'll get a little bit more in the second box. Would love to hit one of the case hits. Just because I haven't hit one of those yet. Got some mega boxes waiting for me and hoping to really hit something good in there. There's Ricky White. Yeah, hoping the mega boxes really come through because, like I said, the mega boxes are probably my preferred format on Mosaic, at least if you're going to be ripping Mosaic retail, just because I feel like the mega boxes have a lot more stuff in them. There's James Pierce. Otherwise, these are just kind of a, so-so set. You're looking for, your jumbos. At least from what it seems right now. There's Jalen Waddle on the purple. Forgot to sleeve a couple of those guys. It's all right. I'll go back later on and sleeve and top load all that stuff, as they will most likely land on eBay. Make sure you're checking out. Keep an eye on eBay. May have some more stuff going out to ComC as well. Ryan Thomas Jr. on the silver and Robert Brooks on the purple. Yeah, there's a lot more colored parallels in the second box. That first box was, it was like a wasteland. There was nothing in there. All right, last pack. Last pack magic before we get to our guaranteed stained glass. We at least got a purple in here. We'll take that. How about a little Tet McMillan? Little Tet McMillan on the variation purple scope. That's a good way to end it. No case hits, but we will take the T-Mac. Got two good rookies on the variations. Put you guys back there. All right, Jumbos. There we go. All right, good luck. Let's see an Ashton Genty. I've already got a Genty Jumbo downtown. I actually traded one of my Shadur downtowns for it. And first one out the gate for the 49ers. How about a little Christian McCaffrey on the stained glass? That's actually a pretty cool one. I do like the stained glass they did this year. It looks probably better than they did last year. The stained glasses last year actually looked really cool, but I do like the designs this year. The micro mosaics, way better than last year. Way, way, way better than last year. The micro mosaics last year were pretty ugly. All right, and part two. I don't see a rookie shield, but there's a Patrick Mahomes. Two good ones to get. Two good vets. Patrick Mahomes jumbo stained glass. So there we have it. Two Costco boxes. Not terrible. Like I said, for $40, $42, I think they are if you actually find them in store. They're a decent budget rip because your blaster boxes are going to cost you about $35. So for $7 more, you get, at least a guaranteed jumbo stained glass. I know at least for the jumbo downtowns, you could usually sell those for about $20. So, you make back almost half of what you paid for the box if they still sell for about the same. Otherwise, you're getting a huge stack of base. You're getting some okay colored parallels. At least that second box came through for us. That first box, we only got, like three or four actual colored parallels. Second box at least saved it a little bit. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Have you opened any of these? Have you been able to find them? I've actually not found them in store yet out of any Costco I've been to. I've got like 3 or 4 around me here within about a 30 to 45 minute radius. I've only been able to get it online. Yeah, I haven't found them in stores. So anyways, let me know what you think down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It all helps out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you very much, and I'll catch y'all next time.